Ariel Helwani in Chicago getting set for UFC 225 alongside Chicago's own Ricardo Lamas, who meets Mirsad Bektic this Saturday night right here at the United Center. And I saw your shirt there. They are repping your little guy, right? Or is it a girl, your dog?
They're both boys.
Oh, you have two, okay.
Yo, I had two. One of them passed away last year.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Which one is this?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I think they might have gotten it like on my Instagram page. I have one of my first bull terrier with sunglasses on.
Okay.
So maybe they were creeping on my Insta page and got the idea that way. I don't know.
I have to say, and I don't know if you agree, but I feel like Reebok has upped their game a little bit in terms of personalizing the shirts. Like, this is a perfect example, right?
Yeah, I think I really liked it. I didn't even know they were designing it. I saw the final design. I was like, that's pretty cool. It's got like a Spuds MacKenzie feel to it, which my bar in my basement is all Spuds MacKenzie stuff.
Really?
So yeah.
And will these be on sale at the fight?
Not at the fight. They're on sale at MMAwarehouse.com and at my UFC gym in Naperville.
Okay,
we're selling
great.
them.
And you get a cut of the sales.
Yeah, well,
I would hope.
The ones I sell at the gym, yeah,
Right, okay.
I get all the profit.
How far do you live from right here?
Without traffic, 40, 45 minutes.
Okay. Will you be staying at the hotel or staying at home?
I've been staying at home, but tonight, just because of my kids and I want to get proper sleep for the fight, I'm going to stay at the hotel from here on out.
Okay, and do you feel like that's good for like your mindset, like to be sort of on a business trip as opposed to, the sort of comforts of home?
I don't think it would affect me either way. If I was at home, you get that, being around my kids is kind of a de-stressor, and it helps me take my mind off the fight instead of sitting in my hotel room obsessing about it the whole time. So, but either way, I'm used to it. I'm used to being at the hotel alone, so I'm good either way it is.
I feel like a lot of people felt for you in December because you had this big fight against Jose Aldo. You take a short notice opponent, and then of course we all know how it turned out against Josh Emmett. You've been through a lot in your career. You've come back from a lot. How difficult was it to overcome that one?
It just stung a little bit from the whole missing weight thing. But I got over it, and just like anything else, if you've looked at the way I fight coming off of a loss, I'm very aggressive and very tenacious, and I'm going to get back in that win column on Saturday.
Is that something at some point down the line? He has to get over some serious injuries as well, but would you like another shot on maybe fair terms, make weight? Would you like a chance to right that wrong against Josh Emmett at some point?
Yeah, of course. I think a fighter would like to rematch with any loss that they have, and I just want to say I wish Josh Emmett the best and hope he has a full recovery.
Weight cutting has been a very hot topic in MMA these days. How do you feel about the early weigh-ins, or moving them back to the more traditional 4 p.m. or so weigh-in?
I really hope they keep the early weigh-ins. As it was at the late weigh-ins, I was pretty much already on weight at the same time as the early weigh-ins, so I'm sitting around for an extra 6 hours of unneeded torture before I can rehydrate. I also think that with the earlier weigh-ins, we have more time to recover, and I think when you have more recovery time, you're going to fight better, so we're going to see better fights. I really think they need to fix the punishments for missing weight instead of trying to get rid of the early weigh-ins.
And what do you think the punishment should be?
Well, you didn't show, so you shouldn't get your show money. So if you want to make money, you got to win. And I think they should have some sort of suspension from that weight class where in the next fight or two, you have to move up a weight.
Wow, that is interesting. Well, what about the idea of maybe just making the window a little larger, so like from 9 to 1 or something like that?
Yeah, or even give the fighters the option of doing the early weigh-in or waiting till the ceremonial weigh-in.
Yeah. So hopefully, I think everyone wants that you guys just have a say in all of this, right? Because it seems weird that an executive or something like that would decide what you guys are suffering through, right?
Yeah, I would hope so. I think everybody would hope for that.
What is the biggest lesson that you learned from that experience back in December?
The whole process from Charles Oliveira to fighting Jose Aldo took him away from me. Then my next opponent misses weight. It kind of threw me out of my head and threw me off my game for a little bit there. And then I was rushing to come to a compromise, and I wasn't really thinking clearly. I should have capped Emmett at something. I didn't cap him. I think that was one of the changes that I would have done if I could go back. But besides that, just remembering to always stay mentally ready and not get thrown off my game.
Is it true that you chose Bektic over Yair Rodriguez? Was that fight ever offered to you?
Yeah, yes. I'll explain to you from the beginning. So when we found out they're coming to Chicago, we called Sean Shelby, said we wanted to be on the card. He said, the only fight I have right now for you is Mirsad Bektic. We verbally agreed to that. So he said, okay, I'll go talk with Mirsad's camp. We were waiting on confirmation from that. A couple days passed. He called us back, said, another option we have is Yair Rodriguez. which he had already verbally accepted to, he told us. So we told him, okay, whatever, we'll fight whoever. So he goes, okay, I'm going to go back to Yair and tie it up. So he went back to Yair, and I guess Yair had found out that I had accepted to the Mirsad fight before, and then when he found that out, he pulled back out of the fight. So that was the whole, I don't know what the confusion was, but he had originally accepted, and then I accepted, and then he pulled back out.
What a strange story this whole thing is with Yair, right?
Yeah, it's strange. I don't know what you know, they always say there's 3 sides to every story.
Yes.
So
Well, I'm glad to get your side.
yeah, thank you.
And I'm glad to see you back. Good luck on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
Appreciate it.